Greetings and citations, fine chits. How are we doing on this amazing day? It is another YouTube video. And this YouTube video, we are going to be doing legs. That's right. Pretty exciting, I think. This will be the very first leg day that I record. So pretty excited there. But I have to ask you guys, please don't look at my tushy when I'm squatting and stuff. It makes me uncomfortable. But before we do that, I haven't really drank in much water today, so I'm going to smack probably 1 or 2 more of these before heading to the gym. And then once I get ready, or once I'm ready to go to the gym, I will have my last 2 of these pre-workout gummies. And then after this, I'll get like actual pre-workout, like a powder, because this does not do anything. But I take it because maybe it does something, you know what I mean. In other news, I have gotten a haircut. That's pretty exciting. I was going to go for a buzz cut, but unfortunately I chickened out because the hairdresser said my hair was too thin on the top to make it look good. Although I thought that's why you got a haircut, was because your hair was thin, but whatever. Been watching a lot of Ted Lasso recently. Just a nice feel-good show, you know, make you feel at home, pass the time, just like good way to end the night, that kind of thing. But I'm going to go ahead and drink a couple of these and then take these. And I'll see you guys in the gym for leg day. Let's get it. Just did my warm-up sets with this awesome new hack squat machine. So I think I'm just going to film the first exercise of each group, or the first set of each exercise, so I don't spend so much time. But yeah, we're just going to bang this one out. Okay. I felt that a lot of my knees during the warm-up, but I'm glad I don't feel it so much anymore. I'll probably just do like 1 or 2 more sets of this. All right. All right. Time for everybody's favorite movement, Bulgarian split squats, unfortunately. So I'm just going to bang these out. And now we rest for a tiny bit before the other leg. Well, my left leg is definitely stronger than my right. But 1 more set of these. Alrighty, so my quads feel pretty thrashed by now. So I'm probably just gonna do 2 sets of this for 7 total. And then I'm at 3 sets of hamstrings. I'll do either 5 or 7, we'll see. But I'm gonna make these more slow and controlled. Squeeze, you know what I mean? Okay. Oh god. I'm also sweating so much for some reason. Honestly, besides calves, this might be the last leg exercise. They're burnt. Okay. So I'm gonna just do like 6 sets of calves. And that's it for legs because the rest of it is destroyed. But you guys just get to see 1 set because it's like the most boring exercise. Five more. All right, figure I should just have the tripod set up pointing down so you guys can actually see my legs. I feel pretty toast. I guess this is what I get for doing 2 leg days in a week. I already did the last set of workouts, or the last leg day a few days ago. So I gave it like 3 days to recover. That should be good, but maybe I do need to break it up into a dedicated hamstring and quad day so it has like a full week to recover. We'll see though. Anywho, just bring the exposure down a smidgeroony. Only did 5 sets of hamstrings, but yeah, so damn, see, I never know how to flex my legs, but like bask in the tan line. I actually look tan by comparison, but I'm still not. Calf check. Already know. Hamstrings. They're there, right? Just can't see them. Damn. Loop. Pretty basic pump check. Not much to show off because I don't know how to show them off. But they feel bigger. So that's something, right? Anyways, yeah, that's the leg day. So let's go check what we are on the scale. And I'll see you guys back home for the protein shake talk. Let's coin that. The protein shake talk. That sounds kind of good. So Let's see how much we weigh in kilograms. All right, this is with shoes and a full bladder, but we are rocking at that, which is pretty good. Back in La Casa, and it's time for our protein shake. Protein shake talk, you already know the drill. I think I've got the measurements kind of dialed in just about right. So I have about 400 milliliters of just water. And then we're gonna get to 200 or 600 milliliters in total with the milk. So you're gonna add it 200 milliliters of milk, but there's barely any left, so we're just gonna go ahead and finish that off. Ta-da! And I already added creatine to my water today, but we're just gonna go ahead and put a smidge bit more in because this is 3 grams per scoop, and in America they say 5 grams. So I feel like every once in a while I just add a little bit of a booster, you know? But I like this creatine. It seems pretty legit. It's just Muscle Nation, but all creatine is creatine. But I like this one personally. It doesn't have any gritty texture to it. In terms of protein powder, I have been loving this. It's like 40 Australian dollars for a kilogram, which is like 2 pounds or something, which is pretty legit. And that's 40 Australian dollars. So that's really like 25 US, which is crazy. And it's 30 grams of protein. So it's so legit. But I'm pretty sure it's only in Australia. So sucks for anyone else. Although the packaging is pretty ass, it doesn't really seal very well. And it also doesn't include a scoop, which is kind of stupid. But it calls for 4 tablespoons per serving, which is a quarter cup, about or exact, depending on which tablespoon measurement you use. So everyone has one of these lying around. So it's just, I'm gonna do 2 servings, so 2 scoops, 1, kablunk, and kablunk. It's a little tight, but it'll work. And yeah, so shake this up and let's sit down for the protein talk. Protein shake talk. Boom. Protein shake talk. This doesn't dissolve as well as the other protein powder, but it's also twice as potent. So I think I'll take this over that. But it still dissolves better than any American protein powder I've ever had. Damn. Holy shit, there's so much chunks in here. All right. I haven't used the little shaker or I haven't used like the little whisk thing that goes into this in a while because the other one didn't really need it. But I think I might have to break that out for these protein shakes again because there's so many clumps in here. Or if you have any ice cubes, toss some of that in. No problem. But anyways, unfortunately, I have some bad news for you guys. I was really excited when I was gonna make this video to announce that Harry and I got a drone. Pretty cool. It was gonna be a super cool thing to be able to add to the videos, you know, like a super cinematic shots and whatnot. If I ever went traveling, like when we go to New Zealand, it would have been really cool. But unfortunately, I lost it. Which it wasn't really my fault. So I was flying it out on the balcony, right? It was the first time I'd done it. But I was flying it on the balcony. And like I flew it and for like 30 seconds it had no connection issues. It was like, oh, this is sick. I can just fly it from like the comfort of the balcony. I don't have to go to the park. This is dope. So I was doing that. And then it started kind of lose connection. Like the camera feed went gray and paused, which is just how it shows that it lost connection. And I was like, oh, sketchy. And so it was like cutting in and out like that. And it has this cool feature called return to home, where when it loses connection for more than like 10 or 15 seconds or something like that, it'll just return to wherever you took it off from, which is really sweet. It's just like an emergency land, like if your controller battery dies or whatever. So it started to return to home, but when it does that, it will go up to a predetermined height. And for me, I set it at 60 meters, which is very high, considering the apartment's like on the second story. And so that's only like 20 meters or something like that, if that. And so it was still in eyesight when it like started to rise. What's going on, Boski? Like, I don't need to go up just to come back down. So I hit cancel. And that was the downfall of the whole thing, because unfortunately that was the one signal that made it through, because it then stopped right where it was and then just flew up and out of sight, and I didn't have any control over it. It's not supposed to do that. So unfortunately, I never found it. And after 30 minutes, that means it's no longer in the air. It would have landed softly somewhere, but we don't know where it is. So unfortunately, no more drone for New Zealand, which would have been super duper sick. Other than that, not too many updates. That was basically the big one, both in getting the drone and also losing it, because it just happened yesterday. I got a couple of cool shots. Harry and I flew for like 2 days or 3 days before we lost it. Such a good deal too. The dude who got it, ironically, was moving back to New Zealand, which is funny because that's where we're going. That's where we're taking his drone. And he had it listed at 300 Australian dollars. And on his own, he lowered it to 200, and then I got it for 180. And all I had to do was go and pick it up, which was like an hour there and an hour back. It was the best deal ever, and I lost it. So stupid. But regardless, life moves on. But besides that, not much else to say. So, everyone who watched this YouTube video, thank you so much for watching. People that watch the next video, I will see you in the next video. People from the theater, thank you so much for watching. And I will catch all of you guys in the next one.